Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 20th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. In this moment of your life, Taurus, there is an invisible orchestration taking place, a quiet symphony led by your angels, aligning people, events, and energies that are ready to support your elevation. You are being guided to someone whose spirit resonates with your own, a soul whose presence feels eerily familiar, as if you've known them through lifetimes, through desert winds, ancient temples, bustling cities, and starlit silence. When you meet this person, it won't be about faces or names. It will be the unmistakable echo of energy, a knowing that transcends words. This recognition is a divine confirmation, a nod from the universe that you're on a path shaped not just by desire, but by deep spiritual intent. You are reminded now that you do not draw into your life what you wish for. You attract what you are. That's why self-judgment, regret, or pressure dims your signal. Telling yourself that you should already be married, wealthy, or settled blocks the channels your guides are trying to use. They exist on a frequency of love, and only through love, especially for yourself, can their messages come through clearly. Imagine it like this: love is a language, and fear is static. When you radiate kindness, gratitude, or joy, you're speaking the language of your guides. That's when they lean in. That's when they send signs, open doors, and whisper intuitive nudges that feel like sudden clarity. But if you're weighed down by timelines or harsh expectations, they have to wait, not because they're absent, but because your signal is garbled. Right now, you are being called to raise your frequency not through effort, but through appreciation. The universe is ready to shape itself around your beliefs, but you must first believe in the abundance that is already yours. It's not a matter of if, it's already destined. Your wealth, your soulmate, your creative power, they are your spiritual inheritance. As natural as the air you breathe, like attracts like. So when you center yourself in gratitude, you unlock acceleration. Excitement is the engine. Appreciation is the fuel. Remember how it felt to unwrap your first gift as a child? That bubble of excitement, the awe, the wonder? That emotion is your secret key. The more you invite that energy into your daily life, whether through the way you cook your meals, choose your clothes, greet your coworkers, or move through your routines, the more you harmonize with the divine timeline waiting to unfold. You don't need to force success. You need only to prepare to receive it by becoming the version of yourself that welcomes it in with open arms. Your angels are pointing to your natural leadership and spiritual resilience. You've earned your stripes, Taurus. You've walked through deserts of scarcity and valleys of uncertainty, and now you stand on the threshold of a new reality, one sculpted by your courage, your compassion, and your quiet power. The King of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles come forth to remind you that your wealth is not accidental, and it's not only financial. It is the richness of knowing who you are, the abundance of giving without fear, the joy of finally living without lack. The love that enters your world now mirrors this. It is thoughtful, emotionally awake, and deeply connected. Celebration is ahead, not just for romance, but for your own inner marriage between heart and mind, spirit and purpose. The Knight of Cups and Four of Wands are your signals. Your heart's intuitive whispers are not daydreams. They are divine coordinates. If you're wondering what your next step is, in love, in money, in destiny, start by elevating your state. Go for that walk. Read that book. Decorate your home with your spirit in mind. Wear the thing that expresses your truth. Be gentle with yourself. Do what lights you up. It is not selfish, it is strategic. This alignment will not only clarify your mind, but also allow the right opportunities to rush toward you without resistance. You are reminded once again to step beyond the surface identity, the name, the body, the bank account. These are avatars. Your soul, your consciousness, your light. That's the real you. And that version of you is limitless, bound not by fear, but fueled by curiosity and experience. Feed that soul. Paint, dance, wander, create. The more alive your spirit feels, the more magnetic you become. To money, to love, to purpose. Now is the moment to speak your truth into existence. Affirm, not with desperation, but with calm power. Asterisk, I am compassionate with myself. It takes time to heal. Asterisk, write this in your mind, your heart, your breath. This is how you tell the universe, I'm no longer rushing. I am no longer doubting. I am here, I am healing, and I am worthy. With every repetition, you summon a new energy into your life, one rooted in softness and anchored in strength. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, the universe whispers a truth you've long suspected. You were never meant for an ordinary path. The energies surrounding you are rich with possibility, urging you to step into your true purpose. You're being reminded that your strength lies in your grounded yet visionary nature, your ability to dream big while keeping your feet firmly planted on the earth. Let's uncover what today's cards reveal for your journey. Card 1, the Magician. The Magician opens today's reading with an undeniable message of manifestation and self-mastery. Taurus, you have all the tools you need to create the life you envision. Whether it's a new career direction, a creative project, or a personal transformation, the Magician reminds you that your potential is limitless when your heart and mind work in harmony. Today, your power to turn ideas into tangible results is heightened. The universe is practically daring you to take the first step. Card 2, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune signals a dramatic shift in your reality. Life is turning in your favor, but it may come disguised as a challenge or a surprising opportunity. This card connects deeply to your natural patience and endurance, qualities that allow you to thrive through cycles of change. Destiny is moving the pieces into place, and what once felt delayed will soon accelerate. Luck is on your side, but only if you remain open to new directions. Card 3, the Tower. The Tower can be intimidating, but for you, Taurus, it represents liberation rather than destruction. Something in your life, perhaps a belief, a stagnant relationship, or a financial situation, must break apart to make room for something greater. You've been clinging to old structures out of comfort, but the Tower demands renewal. The coming days may reveal hidden truths or sudden realizations that reshape your perspective. Trust that every collapse is clearing a path for a higher version of yourself. Card 4, the Empress. After the storm, the Empress emerges, offering nurturing and abundance. This is your ruling archetype, Taurus, the symbol of fertility, creativity, and material comfort. The Empress speaks of growth. A business idea may bloom, love may deepen, and your self-worth may rise to radiant levels. This card encourages you to indulge in beauty, art, and pleasure. Allow yourself to receive, to enjoy, and to appreciate the richness that's already within and around you. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Card 5, the Lovers. The Lovers card brings emotional depth to your day. Taurus, this isn't only about romance. It's about alignment and choice. Someone may want to draw closer, expressing feelings in subtle ways that you can sense more than hear. This connection feels destined, spiritual, and potentially life-changing. However, the card also asks you to make decisions based on authenticity, not fear or obligation. If your heart feels pulled toward something or someone, trust that pull. Card 6, the Hierophant. Your own sign's card, the Hierophant, reaffirms your spiritual authority and connection to divine wisdom. You are born to guide others, to build foundations, and to create stability. This card also represents mentorship, tradition, and faith. Someone may look to you for advice or emotional support today, and your words could make a profound difference. The Hierophant also reminds you to listen to your intuition, for your inner voice is tuned to the frequency of truth and guidance. Card 7, the Eight of Pentacles. Here, the Eight of Pentacles highlights your commitment to growth and mastery. Taurus, you're entering a productive cycle. Projects you've nurtured in silence will soon bear visible results. Financial improvements are likely, but they come through effort, skill, and discipline. The universe is rewarding consistency, not haste. Keep refining your craft, updating your skills, and perfecting your methods. Success will follow naturally. You're not far from a major breakthrough in your material world. Card 8, the Star. The reading culminates with the Star, a card of renewal, faith, and divine timing. After all the trials and rebuilding, hope now glows brightly in your sky. You are healing, Taurus, and your spirit shines with calm strength. The Star promises that your dreams are not only valid, but divinely supported. A wish you've been carrying quietly in your heart is preparing to unfold. It's the universe's way of saying, you are seen, you are guided, and you are loved. Today's tarot spread for Taurus is a journey of transformation and triumph. From the creation power of the Magician to the destiny shifts of the Wheel of Fortune and the necessary release brought by the Tower, you are being restructured for greatness. The Empress and the Lovers remind you that love and abundance are flowing back into your life, while the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles ground you in discipline and spiritual strength. Finally, the Star confirms that your faith will be rewarded. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Taurus, your energy for abundance feels unstoppable. The Magician and Wheel of Fortune unite to tell a story of creation through courage. You're no longer just waiting for opportunities to appear. You're summoning them through will and focus. The path to prosperity begins with confidence in your own talents. Every idea you bring to life has the potential to ripple outward into unexpected gains. Don't underestimate the power of your persistence. What you build now will stand the test of time. Your financial landscape is shifting like the tide after a long stillness. If recent months felt uncertain or unsteady, expect that to change. The Wheel of Fortune symbolizes movement and destiny, guiding your material world toward expansion. An investment, business proposal, or unexpected offer could arrive when you least anticipate it. Trust your instincts, but remember that luck favors preparation. Review contracts, double-check details, and act strategically. The Eight of Pentacles suggests mastery through repetition. You've honed your skills, and now the universe is ready to reward that discipline. Whether you work in art, business, or service, your attention to quality will not go unnoticed. Money may not pour in overnight, but the stability you crave is forming beneath the surface. Your commitment and resilience will turn effort into achievement, ensuring lasting financial health. There's also a hint of divine support in the Star, a reminder that faith is a form of currency too. The more you believe in your worth, the more value you attract. Synchronicities may guide you to meet someone influential or discover an opportunity that opens new doors. Stay alert for symbols of prosperity. A sudden encounter, a repeated number, or a vivid dream could hold clues. If you've been recovering from a loss or financial challenge, today signals renewal. Like a field after a storm, your garden of prosperity begins to bloom again. The soil may be freshly turned, but it's fertile with potential. Take this moment to plan ahead with vision rather than fear. Ultimately, your wealth is not just measured by numbers. It's measured by stability, gratitude, and peace of mind. The cards affirm that your true fortune lies in how you use your gifts to uplift both yourself and others. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 20th are 4, 88, 31, 57, 11, 42. Daily love. Love for you today, Taurus, carries the deep emotional resonance of the Lovers and the Empress. A wave of tenderness surrounds you, pulling you closer to someone whose energy feels both familiar and new. This connection might surprise you. It could emerge from an existing friendship or from a sudden spark with someone who mirrors your spirit. The energy between you two feels like a magnetic pull guided by destiny rather than circumstance. You're rediscovering what it means to feel cherished. The Empress symbolizes nurturing affection, sensuality, and emotional security. She reminds you that love should feel like abundance, not scarcity. You deserve devotion that nourishes, not drains. If you've endured heartbreak, this card promises healing through gentleness and self-worth. For those in relationships, the Hierophant brings a deepening of commitment. Conversations may turn toward the future, marriage, shared goals, or building something lasting. You may find yourself acting as the voice of wisdom, guiding your partner through uncertainty. This doesn't make you controlling. It reveals the stabilizing influence of your heart. Singles may feel guided by the star, drawing someone into their orbit through divine timing. There's a karmic rhythm to your romantic life now. What once felt one-sided begins to balance. A secret admirer could reveal their emotions, or an old love might resurface for closure or reconciliation. Listen to your intuition. It's sharper than ever today. However, the Lovers also represents choice. You may stand between two paths, comfort versus passion, safety versus authenticity. Whatever decision arises, follow the truth that aligns with your soul, not fear. Love that demands you shrink isn't love meant for you. Romance today isn't just about who holds your hand. It's about who holds space for your dreams. Let vulnerability guide you. When you open your heart with confidence, you attract love that mirrors your higher self. At work, the professional realm for Taurus today vibrates with the determined energy of the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. You're in a phase of production, building, and refining your craft. This is not a day to procrastinate. Your creative fire burns bright, and small actions will have amplified results. Every email sent, every task completed, every risk taken can turn the tide of your career trajectory. The Tower makes an appearance as a catalyst, not a threat. It may signify restructuring at work, a leadership shift, or an internal realization that pushes you toward change. Instead of resisting, see it as liberation from routines that no longer serve your growth. Something in your career path is meant to evolve, and the more flexible you remain, the smoother this transition will feel. The Wheel of Fortune aligns with this message, turning the gears of fate in your favor. A sudden opportunity or recognition may arise, perhaps a raise, promotion, or new venture. The catch? You must be ready to act decisively when it appears. The stars favor those who take initiative today. If you've been questioning your purpose or direction, the Hierophant calls you to connect your work with meaning. Seek out mentorship, training, or community involvement that deepens your sense of purpose. You are not simply earning. You are building a legacy through consistency and integrity. The Eight of Pentacles reinforces the theme of expertise. Keep polishing your skills, for you're entering a stage where mastery leads to prosperity. Colleagues may turn to you for guidance, recognizing your reliability and steady wisdom. Use this influence wisely. It's paving the way for long-term authority. Above all, remember that your work defines not just what you do, but who you are becoming. Stay grounded, stay visionary, and know that every effort counts toward your destiny's unfolding. Health. Physically and spiritually, the Tower reminds you that some structures must fall for balance to return. Taurus, your body has been signaling the need for rest or change, perhaps in diet, exercise, or emotional boundaries. Listen closely. Pushing beyond your limits only invites exhaustion. This is a time to rebuild your health foundation with mindfulness and care. The Empress restores harmony through nurturing habits. You heal best through natural rhythms, good sleep, wholesome food, time in nature, and creative outlets. Try reconnecting with your senses, cooking, painting, gardening, or even dancing. Such activities aren't indulgences, they're medicine for your soul. The star shines here as a card of renewal. It suggests recovery after fatigue or illness. If you've been struggling emotionally, this card brings hope that light is returning. Consider meditation, journaling, or gentle yoga to align body and mind. Healing now feels both physical and spiritual. The Hierophant connects your health to faith and routine. Sometimes the key to well-being is consistency rather than intensity. Honor your rituals, morning walks, affirmations, or prayer. When you commit to self-care as a sacred act, your energy multiplies. Don't overlook emotional health. The Lover's energy today emphasizes the heart-mind connection. When your emotions feel safe, your body responds positively. Spend time with people who make you feel peaceful rather than drained. Emotional nourishment is just as vital as vitamins or rest. Overall, this is a day to return to equilibrium. You are not being asked to rush recovery, but to embrace it gently. Health is not just the absence of pain, it's the presence of harmony. Family and friends. The Hierophant governs this sphere today, symbolizing wisdom, patience, and stability in family matters. Taurus, your calm nature makes you the cornerstone of your household. Loved ones turn to you for comfort or advice, even when they don't say it aloud. This is your chance to lead through compassion rather than control. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that family cycles are changing. Perhaps an old disagreement is nearing resolution, or someone from your past reaches out unexpectedly. What once felt like chaos now begins to align. The lesson here is forgiveness. Releasing grudges allows peace to return home. With the Empress, domestic warmth blooms again. You might feel called to redecorate your space, host a gathering, or simply nurture those close to you. Your presence restores a sense of safety. The home becomes a sanctuary when love is its foundation. The Lovers reinforces emotional bonds. Conversations flow more easily today, bridging generational or emotional gaps. Even unspoken tensions can soften under your genuine affection. Be open to listening as much as you speak. Healing often begins with understanding. For some, the Tower may indicate a necessary shakeup, a truth revealed, a family pattern broken. Don't fear this. Every revelation clears the way for stronger, more authentic relationships. Growth rarely happens in comfort, but it always leads to deeper connection. By the day's end, expect a renewed appreciation for those who have stood beside you through everything. Family, whether by blood or chosen heart, is your greatest classroom of love. Cherish that sacred bond. Compatibility. Today, Taurus, your energy harmonizes beautifully with Virgo, Pisces, and Capricorn. These signs mirror your need for stability while complementing your emotional depth. Virgo sharpens your focus and keeps you grounded. Together, you become a power duo for practical success and long-term plans. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, adds dreamlike romance to your earthy steadiness. They awaken your imagination and emotional sensitivity. This pairing brings balance. Your realism grounds their fantasies, while their intuition softens your rigidity. Capricorn, another earth sign, understands your values and ambition. When you unite, success follows naturally. Together, you can build empires, personal or professional, based on trust, loyalty, and shared determination. You may also find refreshing energy in water signs like Cancer or Scorpio. They draw out your affectionate, protective side and help you express emotions more freely. These signs invite you to embrace vulnerability without fear. Be cautious, however, with impulsive energies like Aries or Sagittarius today. Their pace may clash with your need for stability, creating unnecessary friction. If you encounter them, appreciate their enthusiasm, but set clear boundaries. Overall, align with those who bring peace rather than chaos. True compatibility isn't about identical goals, it's about shared rhythm. Today's rhythm calls for empathy, loyalty, and mutual growth. Your lucky color today: emerald green, a symbol of prosperity, renewal, and grounding. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color activates your heart chakra, enhancing both emotional healing and financial attraction. It's the color of fertile beginnings, echoing the growth you're stepping into. The phrase of the day: you were born to build beauty from the rubble. Trust that every ending is only a beginning in disguise. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.